So the next thing we're going to do once you define the website is creating a subfolder. Remember, we have the main folder, and then this is the root. This is the root. And then under that, we have a subfolder called images. And that's where we're going to put all these image files. So why do we do that? Well, it's at this point, let's say we have just altogether just 5 files. So it's no big deal to have all these files kind of spread out. But as the website gets more complex, you will have more files, and having some kind of a website structure with folder system makes the things neater and easier to maintain and develop. So get organized by creating and using subfolders. So that's what we're going to do. Here we have Apple site. Let me just expand just a little bit so you can see better. So that's the main site, and this is the root. This is the root of the site. And then we're going to create a new folder called images by right-clicking on the icon of the root, and then click on new folder. And the name of this folder is what? Images. My convention here is using all lowercase, lowercase characters. And then, so we have this structure of a site set up, and let's go ahead and create a new web page. So click on File, New, and new document choices. Blank page and template. You could use a template, meaning that all these layouts and fonts and CSS are all created, and you can pick and choose. You can just fill in the contents, and that are the choices. But for now, I'm going to just use a blank page, and it's going to be just HTML, simple HTML or XHTML web page, and the layout, we're not going to do anything, just none, simple. And you can choose also, you can choose different, layouts, but for now, let's just keep it. Well, actually, for this website, it's going to be easier to use. Well, this was not my plan. I should have thought about it, because what I'm thinking is this. Here, wait, is it? Yeah, that's the basic layout that I wanted to have, and to have this, yeah, you need to have something. You know what? I hate to do this, but I think it makes sense, at least for first website. Let's scratch that. This layout, we don't need to do that at this point. So instead, let's do this layout. So this is good, meaning that, drawing on a piece of paper, and you have some idea to and contemplate, whether that's a good idea or not. By seeing it, it's more tangible and it's more workable. So sketched it out, and then we're going to design a new page layout. It's going to be something like this, and it's going to be, let me use my pen. Okay, Apple, come on. Okay, apples, and then we're going to have navigation bar somewhere here, navigation buttons. Okay, it's going to be home, and Granny Smith, and Red Delicious. And then we have some text and image, and perhaps a little bit more text here and there. Okay, I think that's a little bit easier, especially for first website. I think that's the way to go. Okay, so that's the new This is a new design. Okay, this is a new design. Oops, no. Undo. I'm going to change the color. So this is a new design that we're going to go. Okay? So with it in my mind, I'm going to just go blank page, HTML, none for layout, and go ahead. Oh, doc type. Again, we're going to be talking about this more in detail. But for now, we're going to just use a HTML 1.0 transitional. Means that it can cover basically everything. More or less omni format. Okay, click on create. There you go. That's your page. And it's currently titled saved as untitled. So let's go ahead and save it first. Go ahead and file, save, and it is going to be saved in the Apple site, and that's the root, and it's going to be index.html. Remember, this is going to be the home page. Where is it? So we are creating this web page. And click on save. By the way, it is okay to name it as index.htm, 3-letter file extension, instead of a 4-letter file extension. If HTML file extension is kind of a old standard when we had 8.3 format, 8 letters for the file name, followed by period. That is also followed by file extension, 3-letter file extension. We're talking about 20 years ago, and that kind of stayed that way for a while. But it's no longer the standard. The current standard is a 4-letter file extension that is .html. That's more or less a standard. But HTML also works. But we're going to use HTML, and that's my standard, and I'm going to stick to it because naming a file with 2 different file extension is confusing. So okay,